Hello guys, I'm back with a video. This is what if Naruto had a tragic past. I know I have not posted for a while, like legitly a month or more than that, like a month and a week because I took a break. So yeah, I'm playing. I will play my intro. This intro was created by Ultimate Saint. If you want to like the intro, you can subscribe to him and me. It's your wish, and that you can even request him. So as he asked me, so you can see his video and comment him to make some for you, because yeah, he can, because he did to me. I think he will make you one. So yeah, this is so. What happens is Minato and Kushina survive, and Naruto has a twin, Menma. Menma is gonna live a like legitly luxurious and perfect life. He's not. He's like this kid. This picture Naruto without the tail and without the nine Kyuubi around. Yeah, only Kushina and Menma and Minato. And Naruto will have pretty darn sad past. So Naruto can walk and talk. The 1.5 year. When he's 1.5, he can do this and learns quickly. So this they all think this is because of the nine tails. As Naruto got like legitimately 100% of the soul and not the full portion of the nine tails chakra, not as of that like enough portion of chakra. He just got 30. Kushina got 20 and Menma got like 50. So yeah, it's not balanced. So the soul of the nine tails in this one had an effect on Naruto. So he had slit eyes and like claws, like his nails were sharp and his teeth were like fox-like. But you know when Naruto has like goes to his Jinchuriki, how it looks, he's more like that. But his eye is like blue with the slits. Because so many believe that Naruto is the reincarnation of the Ninjas, and the kid died, like inside the real Naruto that the kid had, who had died. So this pushes, and this they don't Minato and Kushina don't believe in that, but still they think about this, and this was suggested by Jiraiya because he thought so. So Jiraiya and Minato trusted Jiraiya like hell a lot. So yeah, so he even thought about it. So what happens is Naruto growing up is ignored, totally ignored, till he's like 4, no 3. He gets beaten up, then starts getting beaten up until at the age of 5 they stopped making his birth. He got literally no presents. Stopped getting present, and a small piece of cake, the leftover piece of cake was given to him. And then later on, at the age of 6, he didn't get it. He was kicked out, and he roamed street empty-handedly without nothing. He had to live in a hole, heck, a cave. He started living in, and started eating fruits and berries surrounding that cave. It was in the little far part of the forest, so he had to. And as Naruto has more of the rated more of power from Ashra, so he has more stronger body, faster regeneration, like without the nine chakra. he still has like this 30%, but like he had 50 now, so he has a little more faster because he inrated and then chakra the 90 else provides. Total, it's faster, bit faster than his canon cell, normal regeneration. So yeah, as when and Naruto, so Naruto is kidnapped today at the age of 7 by uh, Sakura's father. Sakura's mother died in the Ninth Earth attack, so he has a whole grudge against Naruto. So he tries to like legitly uh, do whatever he can to Naruto. They torture him for 2 years. He wears a mask so his identity couldn't be revealed to Naruto as a safeguard. So yeah, and Naruto leaves one day. He's able to, at the age of 9, able to leave. He tricks him. He steals his book bomb and loosens his chains, like he's tied with his own blood as they stab him so much. And Naruto blood is as same as, we'll say, Sasuke's. And Sasuke still had the Uchiha massacre, and yeah, but many Uchihas survived, as some Uchiha didn't agree to the coup and they were silent from the Uchiha clan. So in this formation went to like these guys, like the elders thought, yeah, we can use these Uchihas. So yeah, Danzo still wanted to kill them all, but didn't get the chance. Bruh, these bad Uchihas are not gonna die. So Sasuke had some family, somewhat of a family, at least some clan members. Only like 10 survived, and they weren't that strong to begin with. So yeah, they were like Chunin to Genin level. Only one of them had the 3 Tomoe, and the rest of them just had the 2 to 1 Tomoe, or the incomplete Tomoes at the time of the massacre. So yeah. So what happens is now, so so Naruto is breaked out, because I won't give you a brief summing. This happened, so many people betrayed him, because I don't want to give that brief of a summary, like backstory, because I will start since the 9 age, because that's the age Naruto will start training at. So yeah, and that build a friendship and go to school. So I think before that it's irrelevant, and we can make it as short as possible, because I don't want to make this big, like 2 hour, like half an hour is like just in backstory an hour or two. So yeah, just don't want to, and because I've seen that before my previous video, that Naruto I had just completed till the like wave arc, and I had made like 2 hours to 3 hours. So yeah, so I want it to be like till Naruto Shippuden I can do. So yeah, so this is why I'm making the backstory as short as I can, but it still will be like long. Now Naruto continues, like heads off to his home, and when he tells Minato this, no one believes him. Minato just slaps him off, saying, "Stop lying, demon," because they think Naruto lies. And whenever he goes to the hospital, when Minato is called, he thinks Naruto did all of it and teased the villagers. He said hi. They say he teased them, but Naruto just said hi. That's how bad they do things to Naruto, beating him up. So yeah, this is the ship. I should have not shown the ship. Girl, so yeah, this Naruto. So Naruto, what he does is recover. He goes to school now. First day of the school, and today's fighting classes. So they are gonna fight. So Naruto is, when tells Iruka to put him against Naruto. And Naruto's emotions have changed. He, not like the Naruto canon Naruto, that was like, yeah, I can forgive anything. I don't really care. These people hurt me. They treated me bad. I don't really care. Because that's kinda, when you think Naruto is so forgiving, like, even not even a bit he was angry at these villagers. He always thought good of for them. Yeah, this is not the same Naruto I love, because I think that's totally insane. Yeah, the character is positive. I like it, but a bit less positive will be good, because it's, to me, my opinion, Naruto is too good. So yeah, I'm making Naruto more like more harsh to the villagers. He will forgive them, but they have to do something to prove that, yeah, we have changed. And that Naruto did have that hatred, but he just overcome it. Yeah, I don't think so. This Naruto won't, and that he will have a grudge. They have all have to like literally show Naruto that they are not no more that bad guys. So this, and it's gonna take time. So Naruto to trust, as Naruto at the time doesn't trust that easily. And that more people when come to be friends with Naruto, the more he starts to trust. That's gonna happen. So Naruto has told the rules to him, is that he can't kick the people who's at the ground. He can throw them. He has to just punch combatly when they're standing. They are able to fight, and that if he does that, he's out. That's, so they make it so unfair that Naruto can not win it from even Sakura. So yeah, so he loses it when Map brutally punches him, and some villagers started feeling sympathy towards Naruto. So yeah, some villagers felt bad. Some just felt bad for Naruto seeing after this and how injustice Naruto has, because they know that he was cut and he was tortured, and by who they knew. Allegedly, they didn't know who did it, but they knew Naruto was tortured, and Minato even knew that. He kinda knew that, means he had heard that, but he thought it was just a lie and a rumor. So he never paid much attention. So yeah, because he's ignoring every fact. He's just ignoring for some reason. He feels so bad for himself, like he couldn't do it. So he's trying to not face that fear. So yeah, kinda change it the character. So he is gonna change, but not in starting. Gonna take some time. They're just, they don't want to face their fears. Like, yeah, I was wrong, and that I am wrong. My sensei was wrong. We are wrong. They don't want to accept that. So Naruto, he does is he just casually goes home, and these people come to him. These were two gang members of a gang, and they had were the weakest member. They were also treated badly. They were treated like garbage, and they knew what it felt like to be treated like that. So they, after seeing Naruto is treated way worse than them, they felt sympathy towards him, because they had suffered. They were not, they were poor. So yeah, I'm not giving them names because I'm pretty bad at it. So yeah, Naruto tell them and asking what do they want, and Naruto had still done decently, but still not good enough. Naruto could have punched hard. He could have recovered quickly, and this was like 2 hours later. Naruto had like nearly recovered those punches from him now, but he was still tired. Now he wanted to go to his cave, and they looked at Naruto and they want to help him. Told all the things they felt, like we feel guilt. They talk like It's their little chat started with them saying to forgive them. Naruto was shocked and asked, "Why are you saying like that?" And so they said that they feel bad that how they have been treating Naruto, because they also did treat Naruto bad. So yeah, they want to be forgiven, and if they can, he can forgive them. Naruto said he will forgive them, but not on like, yeah, I will forgive you, and now you can do the things again. You have to prove that you want to change. So they agree. They will do anything, and they had left their gang because they were not in a mood. And Naruto this side, and they asked what did he want. He said nothing but loyalty and true friendship. These were the things Naruto wanted. Didn't want anything more than that, because these were the things he never got. He wanted genuine help, genuine concern. So they were surprised. He doesn't want money, doesn't want anything, not even their murder or hatred. He just says he doesn't care. He does hate them, does want to kill them, but he doesn't want just to kill them and he suffer. As what the actions you take, they will come back to you. The karma cycle that the first Hokage taught. So this surprises them on this also, and they say that they will do and they will try to change. And Naruto says he's okay. Ah, so they ask what are they he's planning to do. Naruto says first eat some foods, first eat some food, and then start training. And they ask why. He says he doesn't want to be weak. He wants to be strong. If he wants to be, if he is strong, people won't treat him bad. It's because why won't they treat him bad? The one guy asked, they will fear me. Would you like to be feared? He asked. Then better than Naruto said it's better than be hated or to be hurt, because he doesn't want to be hurt. So this does they agree. Okay, we will train with you too, because we are so weak, and that they know the feeling, they know the pain, so they agree. They have no problem. So now they are like 16 to 17 years old. So they and Shinobi, and they're treated bad. They are just Genin and a Chunin. So they are not much strong. They are not super strong. They train a lot, but still, no one teaches them. They are weak. So Naruto says that. So they should start training. Naruto says, what about 2 hours later? And they agree. Naruto walks to a nearby lake, and is like near his cave, and he sees Sasuke sitting there. Because Sasuke, not knowing that Naruto lived nearby, that it was a lake Naruto visited a lot, because he started visiting a year later as his clan members told him to visit a beautiful to get his mind off. So Sasuke asked why is he here, and he says, this is the lake I visit because my house is nearby. What? This guy asked, I live in a cave that's nearby. Sasuke was surprised and he said, oh, I didn't know. Anyway, he said, so what are you doing? He said, nothing. Sasuke said, that doesn't, and that is not none of your business. Naruto looked at him. It looks like you're you feel bad and you want to remove your emotions, but you have nobody to remove them. Talk it out with. Am I right? Naruto asked. Sasuke said, it's none of your business. I don't need to tell you anything, Naruto. He said, you don't need to tell me, but do open to someone, because if you keep those feelings inside, it gets more worse. It's better to open them. And to walk off, saying Sasuke feeling something, said on a spa for some reason. He didn't know, because this was the effect of Indra. Because Indra really felt sympathy towards Ashra, as his brother had no talent, but still. But the manipulation of Black Zetsu caused them to visually hate him, but he didn't first think of that. So Sasuke was affected with that part. Is affected with that part. So he just said, not to ask for why, he asked. Sasuke said, for fun, not much. And this part, so Sasuke throws a kunai. It's fast. Naruto is easily able to react to it and stuff. Grabs it and runs at Sasuke. They do a kunai battle with punches and kicks. Sasuke goes for a kick to Naruto's head. Naruto blocks it with his arm and punches Sasuke on his face, the lower part of his chin. That hurts, and Sasuke falls. Then this was and tries to kick Naruto, and he falls on his back. So they both stand and jump back and throw kunais. Naruto deflects at that Sasuke throws two kunais, as he has the only kunai because he doesn't have weapons. So after this, Naruto runs towards Sasuke and goes for slight cut, but Sasuke is able to grab and that he tries to pressure to release the kunai, but Naruto is not even affected much. Like, it does pain, but it's not like, so he will remove the kunai. He will throw the kunai, and Naruto goes for a kick, and Sasuke falls. Sasuke has way better taijutsu than Naruto, refined taijutsu, but Naruto has way more raw power, speed, and he can recover faster. So Naruto does art, and so Naruto can't beat Sasuke in taijutsu. So this was equal footing, and Naruto was able to Sasuke in the taijutsu battle, not in ninjutsu. If they go all out, that Sasuke knows. Naruto even knows himself that Sasuke can defeat him, as he knows ninjutsu that Naruto doesn't. So they say bye and they meet. Naruto meets the two shinobi, and Sasuke doesn't care and doesn't he leaves. Then the two shinobi come in. So they talk. Naruto says, "What about learning ninjutsu?" They saw the whole battle. They were impressed by Naruto, saying, "What should we do, boss?" When asked, Naruto said, "What do you want to do?" They said, "What about 100 push-ups and a small training session?" Naruto says, asking them if that's really they really want to do. That's so weak. That's why you have to push yourself harder. What about 2,000? What about we spar? Like, we take 2 meters run, about 120. Not pushing, so not to push too far. Then he said, and 180 squats and 80 push. So they agreed. They were able to do it. But their arm pained a little because they were just used to do light workout, not hard. Now Naruto said, "What about kunai practicing?" And they started doing that. They all got a kunai. They started stroking. One of the two shinobi gave Naruto one. The Chunin gave Naruto a kunai, and they started swinging the tree so many times, like 10 to 20, 100 times, and then both of their arms was stinging pain. Naruto was still injured, so it pained Naruto too. So he was pushing himself too far. So what happens is the Ninetales pours more chakra, letting Naruto more access to better regeneration. So yeah, so Naruto goes off and sees a blade. This blade, it's got lightning cutter. No, light. It's a lightning blade. Naruto sees this at, stuck in the rock. Naruto goes to remove it. Yeah, and a man is standing there. And Naruto puts it in its sheath and walks off, and then sees someone sitting. An old man appears, saying, "Oh, kid, who are you?" Naruto surprised says, "Naruto Uzumaki." He said, "Did you just took the sword out of the stone?" "Yeah." Says, "What? Why?" He says, "What is the? Do you got a problem? Is this yours?" He says, "No, no, young man. You can take it. If you remove the sword, it's yours." And you, Giyu, this girl's name, is standing there and thinking, is she surprised as she they don't tell him anything about the sword and they just leave. This is a well-known smither of the Leaf village and has made good sword, known to make good swords, and has this ancient sword of a samurai with them. So yeah, so they go. And the next day, and Menma sees, he tries to snatch it from Naruto. Naruto takes it back. So he goes to say, "Give that to me, demon. You don't deserve that blade. It looks good." And snatching it. So he sees this is good, and Naruto says to give it back. And this must be an S rank blade. How dare you have this? You might have stolen. I will take you. And so he grabs Naruto, punches him, drags him as Sakura and they all attack. Naruto, thief, thief, they say. So Naruto grabs it and comes and saying that they should. He's telling that how old man gave it to him as he lifted it out. So, uh, so like Minato knows about this place. He thinks Naruto cheated and this is not really his. So he says to Ambu. Naruto says, "No, not Ambu. You should go yourself." Yeah, and this surprises him. Saying, Menma says, "What? Why will we go? Are you scared? Ain't you guys Minato Namikaze the Flash? Will it be too hard for him? It will. I heard that Minato was the Flash," he said. "It will just take a few seconds." And he sends an Ambu? Huh, really a joke, he says. Then he says, Menma says that they should go farther. But he says he got paperwork to do and that it will. He says, Menma says, "Are you cowarding? See, this demon is challenging your speed. You should go." And Jiraiya being there, "You should go, man. You should go, Minato," he said. So they go. And the old man says, "Yes, I did give him that." And that Menma says, "But it's now mine. Give it." Naruto says, "Give it back." The older man. And you really think this that I will give you this back, demon? And then Minato grabs it and gives Naruto back because he knows who this guy is and how they are religion belief. They are harming this guy. Menma is literally offending the old man and his religion as they have this as their god, and that his blade is passed down, and the one who lifts his blade shall be worthy of his blade and no one shall take it. So, and that Menma is just offending, allegedly offending the guy's religion. So he took it and gave it to Naruto, knowing this thing about it. And Menma says, "Why, father?" says Shanring. And for the first time in his life, Minato scolds Menma, saying to stop doing that. That's what doesn't belong to him, and it's Naruto's belonging. and they leave. And he leaves, saying, "Now go back to your school. Let's go back to school." And they this pisses Menma off as fuck. For the first time, he's being shouted on his life, and the old man tells him to teach some manners to his son. He says, Menma is thinking in his mind, this bastard old hag, how dare he, being spoiled on a level that he's so spoiled that he can even kill people. He's on an extent, so I will kill you. He even speaks it, thing. And this pisses like, oh, for so what happens is, like Minato shouts on Menman, says, "You are grounded for a week." No, you're grounded for 2 weeks. This shocks Menma for the first time in his life. He's getting punishment. If you ever dare to touch that blade again, that you are gonna go back in. I'm gonna punish you again. Because this is one of the like important people of the leaf. He has a lot of uphold in the economy of the leaf, as he is one of the famous people of leaf. So this clan is pretty darn important. And Menma is literally insulting the head. So yeah, Menma, you're grounded. Even Minato knows the importance. Naruto leaves saying, "I'm getting late. Can we teleport already?" And he teleports Naruto off to his room. And he goes back. And he tells him Menma keep asking what happened to Menma. Got his ass in. He got punished. Why? What? Why? Sasuke asked Naruto, because he was kind to Naruto. Naruto says, "Oh, that idiot insulted the clan head of that. That I'm not giving the name to the clan. So, old man's clan." So he got legitimately punished. Not only did he break their religion beliefs, so yeah. Huh. Kiba laughs. What an idiot. Even I know that. Not to insult the clan head. And Sakura tries to save him by saying, "You're weak, that's why." And Naruto, Kiba like is pissed off. Naruto says he might be weak, for he's good for his age. Menma is yeah, see, but Menma is strongest. Sakura. So shut up. Naruto said. Then she says, "Menma is strongest for his age. He's the prodigy." "He's no prodigy," Naruto looked at him. "How dare you," she says. Because Menma is still here, as he said, after school you are grounded. Because after Kushina told him. So Menma says he's the biggest prodigy, and that he even knows an A rank jutsu. Dude, you are taught that jutsu. You never learned on your own. You have been taught by two legendary fucking Sani for your whole fucking life. So shut up. This pisses off. Like, legitimately, Menma saying, "How dare you?" Naruto just looks at him, saying to shut up. And this really claws on Menma's skin. And that Yuka comes and introduces Gyuko to the whole class, and she comes to sit next to Naruto, and like yeah, and now Hinata has a crush on Menma because he was the one who was there, because at that time Naruto was getting legitly stabbed, so yeah, he wasn't in the best condition to save Hinata. He was not even there. People had came to drag him, beat him up. So yeah, that's why there's no Hinata ship. I really like that, but yeah, I can't, because yeah, I want Menma to have someone have to replace Naruto. So now Menma does pranks and stuff. So Naruto, what does Naruto do at the time? So we do a skip of a year. Naruto scores average. Kyuko and Naruto hang out after lunch. the lunch break, and he's friend with Kiba, Sasuke, Shikamaru, and Choji. These are his friend group. Sakura and the girls hate Naruto because he insulted Men Makun, and also try Sasuke not tell him not to talk with Naruto. He Sasuke is not that good of a friend, but still he's a friend. So um, you Yuku is quite good of a friend to Naruto. So what happened? Now Naruto's 10. So Sakura now comes to Sasuke and telling him not to talk to him, that he's a demon. And Menma also comes with her saying, yeah, he's the demon. You shouldn't talk with him. He's a monster. And because he has been starting more talking to Naruto and kinda opening to him, they're good friends. And he says, it's my choice who I talk to, not yours. And this pisses Sakura and Menma off. So the next year, Naruto has been like literally training with his moon and Taijutsu and chakra control, learning chakra control like tree walking, water walking with stones, pebbles, and even getting rocks. So yeah, they have been improving, and now Naruto gets the scroll of a wind release. They check their natures, and Naruto learns about his wind release. He's also and so many people, even so the two people have found 8 more people that have been working for Naruto. They have been working for Naruto, as they had find 8 people that felt bad, and they were uh, started working for Naruto. And Naruto had a dug up base under the cave he lived in, and made it like nearly like a house. So yeah, um, so it was more like a house than a cave. So now 8 people Naruto came to meet the 8 people and how they had the base without Naruto even knowing. So Naruto smiles and thanks them. They just pay 5% of money of their earning, like their things for Naruto to Naruto, like to 1%. So that Naruto gives off for them to, like, yeah, here's your money, as he says, to help them out if one of them needs. And that Chunin that started had his needed for the hospital. They they asked for giving the money, for Naruto said no. They were surprised. Naruto said he has extra money, that like literally giving them a few more money, like 100 more yen. 100 more yen was lacking, so he said he has all the money. And because if they even added the 100, yeah, all the money, it didn't have that much. And Naruto gave it from his own pocket, saying that's you don't need to pay, I will pay the from my own pocket. And they were surprised Naruto did so. And the trust had been more, like Naruto did like him, he trusted him, was one of his trusted men. Why the hell won't he give them money? So they were happy, and that they had trusted the right guy. So, but Naruto said that they had to work hard now, as there is no money for them. Like, he has to pay him back the 100 yen. And they smile, not the money. He's not asking the money they saved. So they are surprised and saying that they will whatever they will tell him. So yeah, the trust of Naruto and his companions, like, literally gets bigger. So after that, they heal up. The guy heals up. So that major happens. Now Naruto is as casually sparring with Sasuke as usual of his. So now Sasuke tells Naruto about elemental jutsus and how he learned fire release. What other releases Naruto has? Naruto knows his elemental releases. It's lightning, water, and fire. So Sasuke says that he can teach him fire style. So Naruto said, "Why not?" And Sasuke comes to say, "Meet." So should we start tomorrow? Yeah. He says, "Why not?" Naruto looking at him. Because he was shocked that Naruto had three natures. So goes ahead to like start. The next day, Naruto they come after school. Gyokyu also tags along, saying, asking Naruto what he's doing tonight. Wanna hang out? So Naruto comes, yeah, and says she's. So what are you doing? You're Sasuke. She asked. Sasuke was sitting there, and Sasuke said, "Hi Gyokyu. Hi Naruto." Um. So Naruto, why is she here? She wanted. Naruto said she wanted to hang out. Yeah, so you says answer my question, Sasuke. What are you doing here? Sasuke says that he is kinda here to train Naruto with fire release. Oh, Naruto. She says, "Oh, Naruto, you have fire release." Naruto says, "Not only that, I have water and lightning." Surprises her. Three natures, she says. That's impressive, Naruto. So when did you unlock three? Because Sasuke also thought that they were three unlocked. Naruto says no, they're not unlocked. They're natural. This shocks them more and more. This is pretty impressive, Naruto. Sasuke is saying, "Huh, that's impressive, Naruto." Because he respects Naruto and he wants to be acknowledged by Naruto. So Naruto says, "Huh, it's nothing, not a big deal." He says, "You're just making it a big deal." Huh, this is Yuki says that she has lightning, she has water and water release, so yeah, she can help him with that. Naruto says first he's gonna learn about. Yeah, I'll learn both of them, but first let me learn fire release. So Sasuke starts teaching him the basics. Fire release. It takes him like literally a month to just get the nature burn a leaf, like literally a month. And then after a month, he is able to, after like working with Sasuke for 2 months, Yuki comes and gives them like snacks to eat. So yeah, after a month, Naruto has to like literally eats. No, but he learns the fire style, fireball jutsu after 2 more months because Naruto can learn quickly, but he doesn't have that much time. Like they just train for 30 minutes. So over the months, that's the time it takes. So they decided not to train much time as Naruto does the jutsu in front of Menma, shocking Menma. They're shocked, and Menma is no, he does it on like Sakura. Sakura's put against Naruto, and she's sent flying and burned. Naruto this shocks Sakura. It's like, where did the hell did you learn an elemental ninjutsu? Naruto says, none of her business, and left. Okay, Anna. So, today was the day of Naruto's birthday, and Naruto was 11. Everyone was shocked. They saw how Naruto was getting stronger and stronger. This, like, that, So Mizuki could not say anything. Naruto just sided and sat with Sasuke saying, "How was it?" Huh, pretty darn good, he says. So he doesn't use his blade as he wants to learn proper kenjutsu from Gyoko. So and that he starts. So he knows basics of kenjutsu, but not advanced level to use that blade on a good level. So yeah, he first wants to train with he's training with a wooden sword for like he trains for 3 hours. Like talks with the goons and like trains with them for an hour, and they continue the training. Now to sees them train and does his homework, studies, and sleeps. So yeah, that's his most of the routine that he does. So 8 after 8 o'clock. Today was the today was a time skip of years, so now it is today his 12th birthday. So Naruto at that time had learned the Phoenix Fire Jutsu, the Fire Style Phoenix Fire Jutsu, Fire Style Phoenix, Fire Style Fireball, Fire Style Mini Fireball. Oh, he had learned Fire Style. Oh, Mini Fireball, Fire Style, Fire Dragon, so few more jutsus, and his fire style was way stronger as he was training with it. So he now today he starts training with you. She teaches him how to bend water, and saying Naruto now mostly focus on how to control and see the shape of water he makes in his mind, and that he learns. He learns from, and so yeah, after a month he is able to make a drop of water and control a drop that some droplets. After 6 months more, 7 months had passed since Yoko had started training Naruto. So Sasuke also comes to see this because they're just training for 30 minutes most of the time. So yeah, it's not as fast because he just focuses on training for his water release when Yoko is there. So Sasuke is also improving and they also spawn. Naruto is able to defeat Sasuke and Yogame sometimes, but not all times. And they also defeat Naruto sometimes. It's close, you could say. So yeah, Naruto goes to sleep like literally is so tired, goes to sleep after bending so much water. He had learned a ninjutsu. He had done the water style water dragon jutsu, and this impressed her enough. Like Naruto is able to do water style water dragon jutsu, and that he already knows water bullet, water prison, and water tornado, water cyclone, and he knows water wolves. So this is a jutsu that makes water wolves out of nowhere, like here. So and water clone. These are jutsus. So there are many jutsus. So this is some amount of jutsu for. And now it is so tired because he has been spamming these. So he gets himself so. And these three are super good friends. It means super good friends. Legitly so good friends. They know each other pretty damn well. You may you who has a crush on like literally Naruto, and Sasuke Spree has no crush. He's more like a friend and that teases them but doesn't do anything. Yeah, I have no feelings for any girl. I'm single. Like that attitude. I really don't care. That attitude is Sasuke's. So yeah. So what Sasuke does is now he sees saying no. What he does is saying no. He drags Naruto to his house, sort of a house, and lets him rest there because he knows Naruto is tired. So yeah. So this after this Naruto also starts learning Kenjutsu, and that she Naruto is so strong he doesn't know he can open the first gate till the third gate, and she gives him heavy bands that he has to wear that will increase like the his physical strength as they are 200 pounds each. So yeah, and telling Naruto to improve his high jutsu mode that he's already so good at it. So Naruto also what is it? Yeah, where was it? Yeah, where gets this Ambu gear from? They buy him. He finds this mask, and uh, ge- that's gifted by Gyomo, and so she gives it to Naruto today. So Naruto takes it happily. So yeah. So now Menma kinda likes. He wants to have fangirls. Like he's thinks he's the best. So yeah, so now argue. So the few girls have been starting to like Naruto. So this irritates Menma and pisses to his skin. So because they see Naruto as strong as. So today, the same day, the next, because it's the next day when he's figured out Naruto's been lying the same. So at his house he's been tearing up things like, yeah, this day is the worst day because he found out that some girls are starting to like Naruto. And the next day he talks like, tries to insult Naruto, but Naruto says that he's weak, he's pathetic. Naruto says, at least I train on my own and train with my own age group people, not 50-year-old hags. And this shot, how dare you say that to the legendary Sani? Hey, am I telling the lie? I'm just telling the truth. This pisses him so off, so like he says, damn it. He even shouts on Naruto, saying, how dare you. Naruto just uh, like just like ignores him on the spot and says, I don't really want to waste my time, and goes to study. And Enma tries to say he's a coward and stuff like that. So that's the main thing happening. Uh, Naruto, after learning, now Naruto is 13, and at the getting test, they're like getting test. Naruto passes with flying colors. He makes 3 clones, solid clones, that Iruka tries to punch, Mizuki tries to punch. He acts like he's punching, hitting medium speed, but he hits at his full power. And they don't even, like, they are sent flying, but they don't like explode and become like legitimately release, as it's the hardness test. How are the clones hard? So this pisses the like Mizuki off that the cold didn't pop, and he goes back. And Yuka says, huh, Mizuki, so how much pressure did you? But not much, Mizuki lied. He had punched the most, like the strongest he can, but nothing happened. So yeah, Naruto passes every test, and then it comes to the Shuriken test. Naruto jumps up and is spinning up and throws a kunai, showing that he like jumps, rotates, and throws the kunais, hitting at the dead center with the shurikens, like literally dead center. So Naruto passes with like only 2 shurikens missed, like hit the outer part, literally little outer part of the red dot. It was so close that they had to put it on the red at the center in the red portion. So yeah, that close it was. This like some pressure comes on like Menma, and he is able to hit literally all except one kunai. So this, and that's literally far, and one is near as Naruto's, and one is literally far, like hits at the ending part of the board. So this pisses him off. So, so he still got a good grade. Now, so they passed. Naruto was put on a team with Gyoki, Naruto, and Sasuke is Team 7. Yeah, Team 7. Training under Kushina Uzumaki. No, I'm joking. Not Kushina. Dude, Kakashi Harake, of course. It's gonna be Kakashi Harake. So yeah, the next part I will start with like the arc. So yeah, this just should I should start finish the Genin exam at least. So what happens is the Naruto and like when they hear that they have to one will fail, Naruto just says, "Bruh, this is totally useless. We all know, like we both three get that we don't want to fight. We are okay with one going like we are okay. Like stop." They figure it out with ease that Kakashi wants to fight between. They have to like Kakashi is trying to build some conflict, and his team wants stress. They are pretty like they have a bond, so they can do teamwork. Naruto just says, "Wow, what a garbage test! You'd really want us to do teamwork? You can just say it." Shocking Kakashi that Naruto. Wait, you figured it out? We all did. Yomo said with Sasuke saying, "It's a child's test." Um. Okay. Says so. Oh, so you already know. You already passed. But you still have to give the test. They said, no problem. And Naruto's, they go hiding, Naruto, and meet at the bush. As Naruto tells him, Sasuke puts Genjutsu what to do, and it's like where to meet. So they decide a location, they go and meet there. And they talk about a plan. Like, yeah, I will go hand to hand combat. Naruto said that Sasuke will go with the sword Kenjutsu, ninjutsu part. Because he was more. No, he will go with the Genjutsu part. And Kenjutsu will go. We will use Naomi. Will use Kenjutsu. And Sasuke and we all will use ninjutsu. It's like regular day like thing. So yeah, I will copy. Like I will keep Kakashi busy. Sasuke and me will, and Sasuke has to take the bells as he and put a fake genjutsu on Kakashi about keeping the bell that we can change the bells and I got a rocks to transform. So they execute the plan. Naruto is able to attacks with taijutsu, fluid taijutsu, and like so good. Kakashi is surprised the good. It's Johnny level taijutsu, like Rock Lee level taijutsu. So yeah, not that as good as Rock Lee, but still like as smooth as Rock Lee, but little rougher, but still good. His physical strength makes up as its first gate Rock Lee physical strength. So yeah, so he's pretty darn strong. And Kakashi is shocked, and he's this with his weights on 200-pound weights. So it won't make much difference, but still it makes some difference. So Kakashi now, like hell, Kakashi is shocked how strong Naruto is. And their coordination teamwork is so good. Gyoko comes in with a water clan Kenjutsu and strikes with water and like her sword leaks water and she starts by slashing, covering his blade with water and attacking with it and sets a water slash with on the blade. So like it water is making a slash. So it water slash goes without Kakashi so surprised and he dodges it with and Sasuke putting Kakashi in a genjutsu enough time and they both jumping and grabbing the arms and changing the bells. Uh, Gyomi also puts a genjutsu as a failed state. Sasuke has his one Tomoe. Yes, because the Sharingan can be unlocked by any emotion. So over the time he felt a good emotion and he was legitimately happy to be with. And this happened when they were 12, and where no, he doesn't have a his Sharingan. Sorry. So yeah, so they but his genjutsu is strong. So Sasuke is able to like Kakashi does break it, but he acts like and throws them out. But they have already changed the bells. Sasuke puts like Yome puts a genjutsu where the bells are fake, but they are not there, but they are still there, and this is not known to him. Like so because they hold it back in the academy because Naruto told them to do so. Because they don't want to go super hard in the academy that everyone figures it out. So after that, now Kakashi says they failed, but still they passed. They did teamwork. Did we? They showed Kakashi shocked, but I have the bells. Naruto says, um, it's a genjutsu, and then Kakashi realizes before Naruto says it's a genjutsu because they both say it at the same time. God, no, he says, I forgot I was in the heat of battle. I just thought Sasuke put the genjutsu. So who of you to put the genjutsu? Naruto and Gayome. Gayome raised her hand, saying I did. And Naruto pointed at her. So yeah. Interesting plan. Nice one, he said. So this is gonna be part 1 of what if Naruto had a tragic past and was OP.